everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 YouTube video. Today we're checking out some more small mods to add in to your game. So let's get into today's mod review. All right, so the first one that we have is actually pretty cool. This just came out, but I saw it and, well, in my opinion, it's a small game changer. So as you can see, it's even right here, phone call overhaul. That is correct. Your Sims can now basically put like settings on for when your Sims get phone calls. They can basically like configure a, settings menu to when Sims call them. So what you need to do is bring up this little white bar with the control shift C, and then we're going to type in testing cheats on, and then we have it right here, and then we'll just press enter and our cheats are enabled. That is very important because what we need to do is shift click on the mailbox, and you should see this right here is what we want, and then we'll click on the phone call overhaul. These are the two things that pop up. We have the phone call conditions and then a prefer local venues. So when enabled, Sims will only be invited to lots in the current world. If none are available, a lot in a different world will be chosen. If the Sim spawn overhaul is installed, its world compatibility settings will be used instead. We don't have the Sim spawn overhaul in our game, but that is an option if you just wanted your Sims to be going to lots in a current world. But if you didn't want this, you could just disable it and then it will, go to all the worlds. And the next thing is the phone call conditions. So right now there's 3. I don't know if they'll add any more in the future because this mod, from what I gathered, it just got released. So we have a hygiene menu right here, which actually when I was reading it, I was a little confused and then it made sense. So when this is enabled, when your Sims have low hygiene, it will prevent a Sim from receiving certain phone calls. Because I'm not sure about you guys, but when I'm playing The Sims and they invite us to go somewhere and your Sims needs aren't like completely filled, it's kind of annoying because like in real life, you would probably get ready and then go out. So like all of those motives should be in the green area. You shouldn't be going out and not showering. And the next thing is with energy. So if you have this enabled, when your Sims have low energy, it will prevent a Sim from receiving certain phone calls, and so on with sleep. So when your Sims are sleeping, you won't get a phone call. We're keeping all of these on, but I thought that was a really neat idea for a mod. It definitely will help with dealing with phone calls. So you shouldn't get phone calls during those periods in gameplay. And that brings me to my next mod, which is where your Sims can actually go for a walk now. So I don't think that the Sims had this in base game, which is a little weird why they don't, but actually walks in real life are very good, but also in The Sims, it helps with your Sims motives. She's hungry, we can fix that. But everything should kind of go up so that they're not like, if they're bored, you can go on a walk, they'll get like a little fun, animation from it. I just thought it was really cool because, you might not want to send your Sims for a run. They might just need to go for a walk in their Sims 4 game. Instead of having to go for a jog, this is another way that they can work out. So, and she's got this buff is inspired by nature. So that's also a great thing that can help you with your Sims is if they're like a painter or whatnot, they can get inspired and it will help them, with whatever they're working on. But now she's just completely stopped. They should come back home. All right, so the next mod does require your Sims to have friends, and I would say preferably friends that maybe are out of the Sims 4 world that your Sims live in, and it is the Can I Come Over mod. If you have a Sim that has got a lot of friends and you can't remember where they all live, you can click on this little interaction right here, and it will pull up friends that are out of your Sims 4 world. And by that, I mean my Sim had a lot of friends in Tartosa, and it wouldn't let me do it because obviously you're in the same world, but these are her friends that live, out of Tartosa, so she can invite, maybe we can invite like Eliza Pancakes over to our house if she gets off of the computer. We're actually not going to the flea market. We need to test if this mod works. And she should say, of course you can come over to, I believe that is her house. So we'll go ahead and go. So you can decide to take more Sims with you or decline it. But I will say that it is more like user based. Like it's more like you based with the Can I Come. Did she just leave? She just left us with Bob pancakes. See, I just feel like there's such an unhappy couple in The Sims. Like, she was just like, I don't even want to be here anymore. Now my sim can talk to Bob. But yeah, I think that is a really nice mod, because if you were to have a long list of maybe relatives, maybe you had like a legacy challenge or whatever you're playing, you got a lot of friends, whatever it is, you don't have to search the entire Sims 4 world list. You can just go to your phone and then click can I come over and basically go from there. All right, so now we're back home, and another mod that I wanted to talk about is this new, not really new mod, it's my favorite mod though, and if you click on like the front door, it will have this force to leave button, and you can have everyone but employees leave if they're people at your lot, or you can individually do it to the people that are on your lot. I'm not sure, I don't think all of these people are on my lot, my Sims 4 lot, but if you had a big party and you were done dealing with them, you can just hit everyone but employees, and everyone that is in your house except for you and your employees will leave, and you don't have to deal with them anymore. So it is one of the best mods I've ever played with. So and that brings us to the final mod today, which is actually one that I think is such an amazing idea. It just came out, so there's still a lot that this modder wants to add to the mod. It's by Danity Simmer, I think Danity Sim, and it is basically a mini mod, but it is Child Protective Services. That's right, your Sims can now call CPS on a sim household that has more than, I believe, like 7 kids in their household. We're only allowed 8 members in a Sims 4 household. Sometimes we see these worlds where they got a bunch of kids and they don't have proper things for their children. So it's just like a really bad situation. Well, you can now call CPS, and if there is a household that has more than 1 kid that should be there, it will give you a pop-up window. So right here we got one with it, which is Olive Tinker, which is in the the Tinker household, and I think it's Evergreen Harbor. But you can select up to 7 Sims to rescue, to remove them from their household. Now they do not come to your household. You just simply click on the one that you want to rescue and then click the check mark. You will get a negative friendship with that parent. Now, for some reason, my Sim is one that pops up, but it says you crossed a line when you got child protection involved. You think I'm unfit to raise my own kids? I'll show you what unfit really looks like. And she should have a negative relationship with that mother. I know who the mom is. It's just for some reason, I guess it's not working. But again, the mod is brand new, so there's still a lot that she wants to add to the mod. I think it's a wonderful idea though, because they really do be having more kids than they should be in The Sims. And even sometimes when they adopt kids, I feel bad, because it's like they have this style of house, like this big of a house, and it's like there's like 3 kids in there, 2 toddlers, they got a dog, and there's like no, it's like, where are they sleeping? Because I know they're not sleeping all in this bedroom. So yeah, I could rant about that all day long. But with that being said, that is the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching today's mod review. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below. But with that, I will see you all on Wednesday.